Hey everybody, Jake here from Bearded Gear, and I have an unpouching, enveloping, unpackaging, not an unboxing, an unpackaging to do. This is pretty cool. So there is a friend of mine on Instagram that I think we've been following each other for a while. If not, we've just talked quite a bit in the DMs and all that. Just somebody who's frankly very cool and very supportive on Instagram. And his handle is EDC Life 426. I'm gonna link him down below. But he reached out to me because I guess he started just trying his hand at making some Hanks. And I'm not really a Hank guy. So first he was like, hey dude, can I send you a couple of Hanks just to try out? No big deal. I would love for you to try them out and let me know what you think. And I warned him sufficiently. I said, I'm really not a Hank kind of guy. I don't carry Hanks very often, or frankly, at all, really. I usually keep one in my hiking pack, just as like an in case type of thing. And every now and then I'll pull one out because I've been given a few over time and some giveaways and stuff. Every now and then I'll pull one out if I'm taking a picture of like a really nice piece of gear that doesn't belong to me or something, because I don't want to set someone else's gear on the ground. Like the other day I was taking pictures with the Nick Maffey special edition Lynch Northwest All Access Pass pry bar, and that thing is just so beautifully anodized and doesn't belong to me. And so I brought out a Hank so I could take a picture of it on that. Now, I don't hate Hanks. It's not that I don't see any utility in them. I get why some people like to carry them. I understand the thought process behind it. Although I do think, from what I can perceive, a lot of people do mostly carry Hanks just so that they can use them for Instagram pictures, which is fine. I take Instagram pictures too. But I've just never felt like the need to personally carry one every day. So I decided when he said he was sending these that I would give Hanks a proper try in typical Bearded Gear fashion, with gear that I'm not accustomed to or haven't really been on board with. I'm going to give I'm not sure how many are in here. It might just be one, it might be a couple. I'm going to give Hanks in general, whatever's in this package, a try. For a whole week, I'm going to carry a Hank every day. I'm going to have it in pocket. And if it comes up that I use it for something, great. If it just stays in pocket, I'll be honest about that too. We will see how much I find it comes in handy. And maybe I'll be converted to carrying Hanks all over the place. Maybe I won't. But thank you to EDC Life 426, right? Yeah, EDC Life 426. It's hard to remember everybody's handles for sending these along. Let's bust into them and see what we're working with. This is the ProTech Malibu Reverse Tanto. I am really enjoying this knife so far. Let's see what we've got in here. We've got a note, which in case it says something personal, I'm going to set right over there. No problem. Here we go. All right, so we have more than one. We've got two Hanks in here. Let me show you one at a time. This is pretty rad. It's like a wood grain on this side, and this side is like fishing lures, which is kind of cool, different. I'm not a fisherman. I've been fishing, but I think that's cool aesthetically. Rad, rad, rad. All right, so there's Hank number one. And then this one, we've got this nice, I don't know what type of pattern you would call that, but like a blue and white pattern. And then this side is just a solid blue. What's cool too is I'm noticing on this one specifically, maybe this one too. Yeah, I guess both of them. This underside, no, maybe it's both sides. I don't know. This blue, solid blue side to me feels softer than the rest of these materials. I don't know if the fishing lure one is too. Now I feel like my fingertips are crazy. Maybe the undersides on both of these are? Anyway, I imagine this softer underside will be handy. Instead of using my shirt, which I do constantly to wipe down my knives, I could use a Hank to do that. It can support my knife wiping. So there's one task I'll probably use it for instead of my shirt, which it's been a long time since I've accidentally cut a shirt a little bit, but it has happened. So I would rather, frankly, accidentally cut a Hank than a shirt that I like to wear all the time. Unless it's a really nice Hank and I'm super into carrying Hanks all of a sudden, then I don't know. I don't know how much sense this is making. At least I'm being honest with you guys, right? I've never been a Hank guy, but I don't hate them. And I get why people carry them. These, from what I can tell too, are really nicely made. I think he makes these at home. I'm not sure if he has any help. I'll share in my review. I'll get more of a story from him on why he started and what his process is for making these. But the stitching is all nice and even and really, well done. I like that this one he used orange stitching, like orange thread. I feel like it's a cool contrast with the blue. It works for me. On this one, it's green thread, which works pretty well with both sides, the wood grain and the tackle over here. I call it tackle. I think it's just lures. Can you tell I'm not an avid fisherman? Anyways, these are going to be fun. I look forward to this. I think this is actually kind of a cool combo too, because this one I'll carry for like if I'm just doing a regular EDC, like not going out into the wilderness, and this will be a more of like my hiking EDC, my hiking carry one. It looks more woodsy, right? It's wooden. All right, very cool. Thank you so much to EDC Life 426. Again, I'm going to link his Instagram down below so you can check him out there. I'll find out. I don't think he has a website or anything. If he does, then I will link to it, but I'm pretty sure he doesn't. So I'll link to his Instagram for sure. His Instagram is EDC Life 426. Oh, perfect. He even wrote it on the note. And his name is Jared. Seriously, a super nice guy. Very cool. We've DM'd about more than just Hanks. He's an awesome guy to talk knives with. He posts really cool photos on Instagram. Just seems like an all-around great dude. So I'm glad I get to call him a friend, and I appreciate him sending these along. So thank you, Jared. I really do appreciate it, buddy. And yeah, I'll show you guys more on these soon. I'll probably do, I guess I don't really need to do a first impressions. I don't know how in depth I could go on Hanks, but in about a week, I will let you know how it went. I'm going to start right now. As soon as I turn this camera off, I'm going to put one of these in pocket, and I'm going to carry it for a whole week. Carry these for a whole week, I should say. This will be my indoor cat. This will be my outdoor cat. And that's the way it's going to work. So I will update you at the end of the week. We'll see what the result is. Maybe I'll be a Hank guy at the end of it. I don't know. Don't start calling me Hank. Jake is better. Anyways, thanks guys for watching. I'll talk to you soon.